Hey y'all, Heather here from Heather's Country Crochet. First, I would like to give out a huge thank you to Rose from Rose Likes Crochet for inviting me and allowing me to be on her live this past Saturday night. I really had a good time. I enjoyed it, and it was a really great experience for me to be able to be on there with everybody that was on there. Um, it was fun. It was a great laugh, and it was actually something that I really needed Saturday night because I was not feeling well at all Saturday. So it kind of uplifted me a little to be able to be on there uh and laugh with everybody, and it made me feel a lot better. So thank you, Rose, so much for that. Second is I would like to thank all of the new subscribers that have subscribed to my channel. I really hope you enjoy my content that I put on here. Um, and of course, thank you to all of my my subscribers that have been with me also. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I am so glad that you enjoy watching me talk about all the stuff I talk about or not talk about for that matter. Because I know sometimes I just get a little dumbfounded and forget what I'm talking about. um, but I really appreciate all of y'all, and I'm really grateful that all of y'all are subscribed to me and watch me and want to be friends with me. That really touches my heart. Um, so with that being said, I have a few things that I'm working on that I wanted to share with y'all. I actually have one finished object that I wanted to share with y'all. It is a blanket that I was working on for my sister-in-law, and it's a really simple blanket, but I did finally finish it. I've been working on it for a little while, and I had set it down and picked it back up, and I finally got it finished. Um, oh, so this is it, and probably gonna have to stand up because it's kind of big. Let's see, but got some purples and some like teals and stuff. Those are her favorite colors. So, and as you can see, I did not color control. I just went with the flow and let it go. Let it go how it wanted to go. So, but it turned out really good. I was satisfied with it. Um, I think I used, let's see, I used one, two, three skeins or three cakes of the teal color and four cakes of the purple, and one, two, three, four, yeah. And she's kind of short like me. She may be a couple of inches taller than me. So I just went like by my height and everything as far as how long to make it and how wide to make it, because she's a little bit built like me. She's not quite as chunky as me. She's a little skinnier than me though. But I went by that um to size it, but I used the Karen chunky cakes for that, and the colors Bumbleberry and Blue Moon. The Bumbleberry's the purple color, the Blue Moon's like the teal color. It's a blue teal color. And the chunky cakes are a bulky six, super bulky six. So, then that's the only finished object that I have right now. I did start a blanket with one of the anniversary cakes. It's one of the older ones from year before last. It was called the Peach Party, and it's also the super bulky 6 weight. This is what I have on it so far. I've done one whole cake of it for this ripple blanket here. I love the way these colors are flowing out in this peach party. But that's about a half a blanket. So, and I have one more cake right there to add to this, and then this blanket will be done. This is going to be for my sister because she just repainted her bedroom, and it was like a peach color that she painted it, and she saw that I had that peach colored anniversary cake, and she was like, "Oh, sissy." That's what she calls me. She's always called me that. It was so funny. I'll tell you about that in a minute. She was like, "Oh, sissy, you need to make me a blanket with that color so it'll match my bedroom." But it was so funny because she has always called me sissy, and when she got a little older, um, she's called me sissy since she could talk. And when she got a little bit older, I told her, I said, I said, do you think that you'll still be calling me sissy when you're grown? And because we're 15 years apart, me and her are. Me being, of course, the older one, even though I don't look it, not a day. But anyway, um, um, lost my train of thought. I, I asked her once we got older, and if when I got like 30 and her being 15, did she think she was still going to be calling me sissy? And she was like, probably so. Well, here I am, and I really don't normally like to tell my age, but I'm not that bad, so it's okay. But here I am, 35, and she's fixing to be 21. Well, I'll be 36 this year. She'll be 21 this year. And she is still calling me sissy. It's so weird to hear her actually say my name, though. Every so often, like if I'm concentrating on something and she's trying to get my attention, she'll be called me sissy a couple of times, and I have not acknowledged what she was saying because I was concentrating on something. All of a sudden, she'll just be like, Heather, and I'll look up and just be like, what? And she'll be like, yeah, that got your attention. But anyway, that just, I thought I'd share that since I was talking about her blanket. But anyway, um, so, here is, some of you have already seen me working on this if you were in my live last Thursday. But this here is a shawl that I've been working on, and I am really loving the way this is coming out too, y'all. Oh my God, it is so gorgeous. I'm loving these colors. I really didn't know if I was gonna like it, but I do. Oh my gosh, I just love it. I love the way those colors are coming out. But this is the virus shawl from Fiber Spiders tutorial, and I will link that below if you're interested. And the yarn that I'm using for this is the Karen Skinny Cakes and the color Melon Smoothie, and it is a 3 lightweight. And y'all see how big this already is? I mean, it really is my wingspan already, and I still have a good bit of this cake left. So I am trying to decide, should I go ahead and finish the cake and, have it be bigger, Or should I just go ahead and end it off and use the rest of that cake somewhere else? I don't know. There are 795 yards in one of these cakes. And I really, to start with, I was like, I don't know if one cake's going to be enough, but now I'm thinking it's too much. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think I should do. Give me some advice here, because I need some help. So, there's that. And then I'm working on another one of Fiber Spider's shawls. And it is called the Granny Merge Shawl. And it's really pretty too. I love the way these colors are coming out. This one's getting pretty big too. It's my wingspan. And I've used almost 2 cakes on this. Now I'm not really color controlling this, but I did in a sense to where the first cake ended, I started the next cake with the same color just so that it wouldn't be like, so that the colors wouldn't be messed up that way. But as far as like color controlling the stripes or anything, I've just been letting them play out the way that they want to play out. But for this shawl, I've been using the Wool Ease from Line Brand, and it is a DK3 lightweight yarn, and the color of it is Strawberry Shortcake. And there's 393 yards in a cake, and I'm kind of at a hold point for this one too. I'm not sure if I should keep going or if I should go ahead and like end it off. So y'all let me know about that one too. But these Woolies cakes are 80% acrylic and they're 20% wool. So but it's not a rough wool. It's or acrylic for that matter. It's actually really soft. So and it's not like itchy feeling like when I rub my face with it or anything. So I like it. This is the first time I've ever used the Line Brand Woolies for anything, and I'm liking it. So I will probably definitely get more of this kind of yarn to do more projects with, but I just wanted to try it out and see how I liked it. So, yeah, but this is how much I have so far left of the second cake. No, yes, the second cake. And I have 2 cakes left of this. So I have plenty of yarn left of it. But I was thinking, I don't know, like I said, if I should make it any bigger or if I should just go ahead and leave it the size that it is and then maybe make a hat and a scarf or a hat and a cowl or something out of the other 2 cakes that I have. So y'all give me some advice on that in the comments below as well, please. That will be very, very helpful. Tell me what I should do. But look at those colors, man. Those are so pretty. Pretty sure my camera don't do it justice, but but see this one here, the Granny Merge, is like it's got the granny and then it's got like some solid rows and then the granny and then some solid rows. It's really nice. I like it. And it works up pretty fast. Both of these shawls actually work up really fast. Like they got huge, like really fast. So, and then a friend of mine, I think I'm talking too much. My throat got dry. Oh, excuse me, y'all. But a friend of mine, I've been friends with her for quite a while. We used to actually go to church together, and she has two two girls, and I don't know how it happened. I guess a miracle, but they both actually wound up being pregnant at the same time. So I have baby blankets to make for those two girls because they are like my nieces. Um, so the, I'm making, and one's having a boy and one's having a girl. So how about that? But the first one that is due, she's having a little boy. So I decided to make his little baby blanket out of this Karen baby cakes. In case y'all couldn't tell, I love Karen cakes. It's like almost all of these projects are made out of Karen cake, some sort of Karen cake. Yes, I love Karen cake. But yeah, I've started this baby blanket, and it's the ripple also. Now this ripple pattern is actually Bago Day Crochet's ripple stitch pattern. Now the one for the bigger blanket is Jada and Stitch's ripple stitch or chevron stitch, however you want to call it, her pattern. So and they're similar, but there's some differences. So like stitch counts and increases and decreases, stuff like that. But this color is called Pool Party, and it's a medium 4 weight. And these baby cakes are so soft, y'all. I could just like cuddle with it. So that baby is going to be warm and cuddly, and he's going to be like, "Thank you, Aunt Heather. I love you." So, yeah. So, but just to give you a little closer look at that. And I'm also not color controlling this. Um, I I don't really color control when do my projects. I just don't like to color control. I like to let it go with the flow. But yeah, that's what I'm working on there. And I'm using a 5mm crochet hook for both of the shawls, a 5.5mm for the baby blanket. I haven't started the girl baby blanket yet, but when I do, I'll show it to y'all. I used an 8mm crochet hook for the anniversary cake blanket, as well as for my sister-in-law's blanket that I showed y'all, the chunky cake yarn I use an 8mm with. And there's one more thing that I was going to share with y'all, and that is the progress on my temperature blanket so far. Here we go. So it hasn't really gotten, I'm doing the low temperature for every day. So it hasn't really gotten out of the 30s and 40s, hence why I have the light purple and the yellow color. It did get into the 50s one day here, where's the darker purple, and then the dark green here, that was the 70s. So, but that's my progress so far on my temperature blanket. And that is through I think yesterday. No, the day before yesterday, because I haven't recorded last night's temperature yet. I wait and record the temperature the day after so that I have the accurate low temperature, because the lowest temperature, it doesn't really hit the low until like sometime during the middle of the night. So I wait until the next day to record the temperature. So this is through the I haven't recorded today's yet. I mean, last night's yet. So I guess through the 16th. Um, so yeah. That is the projects that I have going right now that I'm working on. And of course, I have several unfinished objects, as you can see on these shelves and in these baskets. Most all of my unfinished projects are over here in these little baskets. And those are projects that I have started, and they're just patiently waiting for me to pick them back up. Also, of course, I'm working on some washcloths and things for the Crafting for Domestic Violence charity drive that I'm doing, and thinking about doing some scrap projects with some of my scrap yarns. I don't know yet. I know a lot of fellow YouTubers are doing a lot of scrap projects right now with their scrap yarn, trying to just kind of clear out some of the leftover yarns and things like that. I'm thinking about that myself. I already have a scrap blanket that I've made, so I really don't know if I want to make a scrap blanket. So Pamela's Adoring Crochet, she used some of her scraps to make some baskets, and I could definitely use some baskets. So I'm considering, making me some baskets and maybe some bags or something with some of my leftover yarn, because I have a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. So y'all let me know what I should do with some of my leftover yarn. Leave me a comment. Tell me what I should do. Help me out. Give my brain some ease. It thinks too much sometimes. And then I get a headache, and that's not good. So, what are some of y'all working on since the new year? Leave me a comment and tell me, or you can show me in the Facebook group or on my Instagram. Tag me. If you're not a part of either of those, the links for those will be in the description box below. So be sure to join. If you are new to this channel or you have just recently found this channel, please give me a thumbs up and a subscribe. That would be awesome. Make sure to click the notification bell and click on all notifications so that you will not miss any of my videos that are uploaded if you would like to be notified for them. I will also be doing a live video this coming Thursday night. It will be at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. So, I don't know what time that is for a lot of y'all that are in different time zones, because I am not good with time zones, like, whatsoever. They confuse me, and I'm just like, okay, whatever. It's this time, my time. I just know that George is 1 hour ahead of me, and that's about as good as it gets for me. I know that because that's where some of my family live. But as far as all of the other places, like with the different, no, nope, it's over with for me. um, but but yeah, if you would like to partake in that live, we're just gonna be chatting, and I'll be crocheting on one of these projects. I'm sure, we're just gonna chat, get together, and have a good time. So come on over and join in on that live. And that is all that I have for you for this video. I do not have any new yarns to show right now. I am taking a break from ordering any yarn right now because my pocketbook says I need to rest from ordering yarn, but I do have a secret. I did order some, I ordered some of Daniel's new surprise Disney yarn. I'm not really sure if I'm even naming it correctly on here from Paul, but it's Daniel from Paul Ply Yarns. He has came out with some new yarn. I think it's going to be like bi-monthly that he does it, if I'm correct on that. But his first month's theme was Ursula. Growing up, I was a huge, huge, huge Disney fan. The Little Mermaid was like my all-time favorite movie. I watched that movie, I know, probably 100,000 times. That's no joke. I mean, I would literally watch it over and over again. So I had to have that yarn, y'all. I just had to. So I did order some of it, but I was good. I only ordered two, and I did just get the notification that it has been shipped and it's on the way. It is coming from the UK, so I don't know how long it'll take to get here, but as soon as it does, I will come on here and show it to y'all because I know it is going to be absolutely wonderful. So I will share that with y'all. But I will let y'all go for now because I think that's everything that I had to share with y'all. So I hope everybody has a wonderful night or day or whatever time it is for y'all when y'all are watching this video. And see y'all next time. Bye, y'all.